I'm here. I'm here. I'm definitely here. I'm definitely here. I don't know what's going on. But welcome on in, Kramet. Welcome on in, Adrian's Revenge. Do enjoy going and doing the husband stuff. I've heard that's a great thing to do, Kramet. Hopefully you enjoy that, as will your partner. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy. Right, let's have a look here. More pencils. I saw the title. No, you didn't. Okay? I didn't botch up. Okay? You were just getting into the swing of things with your attempt, and at that point, you ran out of time. And that's understandable. That is completely understandable. But we're going to see what damage we can do here tonight in a bit of hours in Sonic the Fighters, or as it's supposed to be called, Fighters Sonic the, because of course it's Hedgehog Sonic the. Now, this season of the Wheel Struggle hasn't been going so well for me so far. We've got essentially 2 points so far. Now, Sonic the Fighters is a Sonic a Hedgehog game. And Sonic a Hedgehog is something that I play. I play Sonic a Hedgehog. I play it for the philosophy. I play it for the music. I play it for the graphics. I play it for a sense of whimsy and fun. That's just how it goes. Well, hey, the sofa has returned. It has returned because Fighters Sonic the, of course, is playable on an emulator. So I can pump it onto the screen, and I can use my preferred control method, which is a controller, which in this case, is a Street Fighter 4 Sagat 6-button controller, which apes the 6-button controller of the original Mega Drive, except it's got shoulder buttons. Now, obviously, the buttons aren't going to be mapped, because this game was released for the PlayStation 2. But we can muddle our way through and hope for the best. Now, I do need to give a special shout out to Hobbytan. Hobbytan was an amazing finish yesterday. If you haven't seen it, go search out that VOD. It's a journey, okay? It's a journey. Adrian's Revenge, of course, ended up doing her RSSSSSSSSSSSSSS run yesterday as well, and she had a tremendous time. It looks like this season of the Wheel is a triumphant one. Now, if you're wondering what the Wheel of Struggle is, it's kind of like a book club where everyone is trying to end up playing games horrifically and try and get through it. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness. Anya Keister. Anya Keister. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much. Thank you for entrusting your community with me as I ramble on about the Wheel of Struggle. Let me just have a quick look. Hello, Mr. Matt. Hello. Welcome on in. Ray and Shine. I love the punnage, the names that we've got here. Ray and Shine. Keister Chaos. Keister Chaos. Keister Chaos. It is indeed Keister Chaos. Now, don't forget to stay hydrated. I have got some form of cup of tea. Make sure that you have got some form of beverage, whether that's a cup of tea, or a coffee, or water, or something else that you can enjoy. Stay hydrated. My voice is wonderful to hear, as is yours, Anya. As is yours. And if you want to see more of Anya Keister, and who doesn't, you should end up going and looking at Anya's fantastic Instagram account and Tickety Talks. I almost ended up saying something completely different there. The Tickety Talks, to go and see where Anya will be performing some wonderful burlesque. And if you want to see Anya doing some other bits and pieces, don't forget to end up following her on the Twitch. And don't forget to also check her out on Low Res, where she has ended up participating several times. And it's in fact in the wonderful Christmas special. I know we're entering the summer months, but come now. You can put it into your heart a little bit of Christmas festive cheer at this time of year. Let's have a quick goosey. Did you know in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, every time a vampire bites a sausage, they gain 3 extra health points? Thanks for the raid, you fabulous cheeky sausage. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right. I should probably stop messing around. I really should stop messing around, shouldn't I? And get on with the game. So we are going to get on with the game. Now, if you're wondering if I've got any fancy things, I have not tonight. Don't you worry. I've not got any fancy things. And that's not me messing around. I have not actually got any fancy things. I was at work today. So, let's end up going to arcade mode. Oh, welcome on in as well to Markman. Hopefully doing most excellently. It is totally adders to not watch the low-res holiday special. It totally is. It's totally adders to not go and watch it. If you haven't watched it, I would recommend it. It's amazing. Sonic the Farters, let's go. Let's go indeed. Now, I'm going to select arcade mode. Actually, I need to go into options to verify for you lovely people that I have not messed around with the settings or anything like that. Mount Pain Go. I will fail at Sonic even watching others, so this is okay for me. Yeah. The thing about fighting games is that it's a case of, even if you watch them, figuring out what the hell is actually going on and what the person did to figure out what to do there, it can become very, very, very crazy. It's not so much button mashing. Button mashing, more like sausage smashing. Let's see those combos. Exactly right, Sausage Ron. Right, damage is on low, hyper mode is on, everything should be as it is. I'll even... do that. Return to default settings and make sure that you can see that everything is on default. I have not messed around. You still have an hour to go, but at this point, I'm not worried about watching. Absolutely fair. You are not going to learn anything else. The information that you've got is here. So I think we will begin with the Sonic boy himself, Sonic A Hedgehog, against Knuckles A Echidna. Okay. So, X is going to be barrier for me. This punch. Perfectly fine. I will get the bounces right. X gonna give it to you. What? It is a barrier. It is. It is.
Like that, Knuckles. You aren't gonna be filled with chuckles anymore. Ho ho!
Oh, it's Amy. Oh, she just really likes Sonic, so we're gonna batter her. Woohoo! I do love the way that they sort of distend horrifically whenever they get hit. Oh, nice! If we can get that. Right, fantastic. So there is a combo system in this as well, where if you end up doing multiple hits, it doesn't do as much damage. I only played this briefly on the GameCube, but it's nice to be able to use another controller other than the GameCube controller for this. Oh, Bark, you cheeky boy! Ah, but I've almost broken their barrier. It's funny, I would have thought that that was actually executed on kicks rather than punches. Oh, alright. First continue. I forgot to put up a continue counter. I'm hoping so as well. I'm hoping it's going to be wonderful. Thank you so much for the raid, Anya. Hopefully you have a jolly good rest of the day. There we go. Oh, I probably shouldn't try and take a sip of tea before I end up actually starting the second round, you know? That's a creepy thing for him to do with his eye there. SPO! On the Mushroom Hill. Oh! Ah! Ah! I wasn't going to win that anyway with the amount of time I had left. A quick step back. Got to be facing backwards, got to be facing the right way for it to end up being able to do a wall bounce. Hey! No! Just got it. SBO, of course, introduced in Knuckles Chaotix for the 32X. Bit of Tails. Uh-oh. At least that's almost broken his barrier. Uh-oh. Oh. God damn, Tails. Uh-oh. Oh, at least that's a pretty easy combo to make. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, let's have a look at this. Gives me a chance to refresh the dashboard as well, because it hasn't actually told me that I'm live on the dashboard. So if there's any technical issues, I have no idea what the hell's going on. Right, let's have a look at this. What the fuck? What was the prompt for that? Please paint Sonic beating up a sausage. They're in a boxing ring, and all the spectators are sausages. Oh, my timer should be going. I thought it was. Right. My timer should have been going through all of that. So, yeah, whoops on that one. Whoops on that. We don't have practice on this, so I'm just going to wait. In fact, I'm actually going to use this time to quickly look at the commands for Sonic. Punch rush, that's what we've been using. Yep, that's what we've been doing. Punch, 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 down, punch. Punch, close up. Punch, kick, barrier. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Adrian, for telling me about that. Yeah, there we go. Now the timer's going. I can now see it on my Stream Deck. That was all on me. So thank you so much for that, Adrian. I didn't realise that I hadn't started the timer. I thought I had. I thought I pressed the right button, but it turns out that pressing the play button doesn't end up causing it to start. You have to press the split button to start it. So that's on me. That's on me. So we've used a bit of time already, so I'm just going to wait for the time to end up catching up. We're on stage 5, so I think, what, 5 minutes, 6 minutes apparently, 7 minutes? We'll see at the end, actually. If we got it right. Toss and attack. Yeah, wind up punch. Spin attack down. Spiral spin. Spiral feint. Double feint. Double slide kick. Triple slide kick. See, the chat and the bits and pieces, the events, that at the moment is covering it. So I don't know if that says horse kick, but I think it says horse kick. Possibly says horse kick. Peg throw, I think, or it might be... I imagine it's peg throw. Leg throw, that's what it was. And it was a horse kick. If it's right at the very bottom, then I can read it, you see. But if it goes up a little bit too far, it cuts off the first letter. So smack back kick. Hyper start when barrier is active. Okay, so activate barrier and then use back punch kick. Okay. Oh, it's on the same button that would end up being for turnaround. Interesting. I didn't think that that would be a thing, that you would combine barrier with inputs. Interesting. Hold down up. Punch. Full quarter circle towards punch. Full half circle, sorry. Have a nice cup of tea and wait for all of this to blow over. That's what we'll do. We'll wait for it all to blow over. It will be fine. We're waiting for the timer to run up a bit so that we can use up some of our time, and then we can get cracking back into this. But how are you doing today? How is your day going? Have you had a great day? Have you had a reasonable day? Have you had a not such a great day? Hopefully everything's going all right. I got something really nice actually the other day. It's not in the box, but it's because I've been playing with it. But it's a new VMU, a visual memory unit, and I feel that that actually does end up tying in quite nicely to the whole Sonic thing. I was actually testing an emulator to see what type of VMU images it puts out, and it turns out that they do actually put out compatible VMU images that will go on to that virtual, go on to the VMU that I've got, so it can load up that virtual image. So I can actually take like a Chow from Sonic Adventure, put it onto the PC emulation, do all my little bits and pieces, create the VMU image, and transfer it onto my physical VMU so I can actually play Chow Adventure. It's wild to me. Wild. Amazing. The only thing is that I wonder if that would be possible, if it would be able to write directly onto that VMU image on the SD card of the VMU. That is going to be an interesting one to wonder about. That would be no worry. I think we've had, yep, there we go, 5 minutes. Batter him against the side, batter! Stunt in front of him. Stunt on that hoe. Right, it's time for Fang. Fang the sniper. No, we don't want him making distance. Well, at least Fang's barrier's gone, so I can stop the barrage of bullets. No! Dagnammit, bang! Right, that's 2 credits used. In fact, I will use my handy dandy notepad file here, so I end up putting in 2 in. 2, there we go. Keep tapping it and it'll just keep spinning on the spot for ages. Keep fainting it, it's great. Oh, Fang, you arsehole. Tremendous. Bean time! Quack. So, see, Bean's gimmick is that he ends up just doing constant backs. No! Arsehole beam. Arsehole beam. Absolute arsehole beam. Relegated to the history of Sonic, but finally seen in Sonic Mania. Oh my god. Whooped him. Right. And now it's time for a battle against ourselves. Okay, so right buffer must be the command, well, the grab command. The forbidden beam. Oh no! Beans, beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you end up despairing about your life. I think that's how it goes. Oh! How'd that do, you arsehole? Yeah, if you eat a bathtub full of them, you probably will pass away. Now you can challenge the death end. Off we go to space! Oh, that actually goes through barrier. Jesus, okay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dead. Whoa! Oh! That's 3. Jesus! Sonic is an absolute cheat. Jesus! Using Tails is grab. Dagnammit. That's 4 used. At least that's 2 barriers off of the Metal Sonic already. Why does Metal Sonic always have to have such good bloody music? It's nice to know that they've put an SNK boss at the end of this game. They're like, you know what this game needs? It needs an SNK boss. It absolutely is a banging. Like, what? MK Mataro vibes, just high, absolute bollocks from them. Whoa! How? Done all of my health. Oh, you got an audio for the record. That's absolutely fine. Metal Sonic has currently just ended up doing a big buzzsaw attack straight through. Sonic can't do anything but get got into a grab. We have 1 round all. And that's it. Metal Sonic has been defeated by Sonic the Hedgehog in round 3. Ending the round with kicks to the mush. A total time of 11 minutes 37 seconds. The Earth Egg would explode in 28 seconds. Yeah, but he's a bastard. Some of his moves do well over half a bar of health. Well done. Great time. Now it's time to absolutely batter Dr. Robotnik. Sizzle me timbers, that was a spicy round. Did you see that combo? Banger! Right, that's our first one done. And that's my tea finished. Right, so that's the first one out of the game. What a great time just dancing along here. So that was Sonic. Credits. There we go. Sonic. Get him over. Right, and now we move on to our next character. Tails, miles per hour. Oh, of course he would end up having the same So he's probably got the same little combo. Nope. Oh, and you can't feint it like you can with the other one. That's annoying. It's really weird how they, and at the end of it, they end up going, yeah, I should re-trigger, like, reconnect my opponent. So they just look at their opponent right at the end. Seriously, Tails, can you not break barriers like this? Like, you have to spin dash to break a barrier. Jesus. Sonic can break barriers left, right, and centre. He's a barrier-busting machine. Oh, also the technological one. Nah, can't break a barrier. Means I'm probably going to have to get very familiar with the grab button in this. One so far. Means technically Sonic was 6. Ah, Tails, come on, mate. Come on. Right, watch this at the end, okay? So when Tails' victory animation plays, he'll look at the camera, okay? Right at the very end, it'll snap to beam wherever they are. It's not going to do it on that one. Usually, like on the previous fight, it just snaps straight away right at the end, just like, I'm going to look at my opponent again. That's Espia round 1. Would I rather have a whole can of beans or one super big bean? One can of beans. The concept of chopping up and eating a baked bean, like one large baked bean, just seems really unappealing to me. Like that's knife and fork territory, whilst you know, a tin of beans, that's a fork, and you're just sort of eating it out of the tin going... Yeah, can totally, like... It's... No question here. Oh, you little bastard! You knocked me out of my fucking spin dash. Bastard. Right. Enough to fill the pan. So, because in my mind, when you said a giant bean, I meant like I was thinking like about the size of a steak, like a steak bean. Because you're talking about cutting it into slices, so in my mind, I'm thinking that this is like a bean the size of a steak, like roughly this sort of size, massive old bean steak, you know. You can invite your friends around, they can all eat a little slice of it. Boom! Quickly switch to crits because they quickly get out. They get out a little bit faster than the punches. I still feel it would get fed up with eating the one giant bean. Like, I would get to the point I'd had enough of the texture. I completely understand. Wow, actually, the kicks take a long time to actually get out. I should really not switch to the kicks on the last round there. Well, on the previous round. Right, taking on Fang. Damn, perfect on Fang. Nice. Nice. Slam the plate to the bean and just go to the ground and just go, I tire of this bean. God, I love this theme. What, of beans? Hates it when it doesn't come out and he just sort of flails around like a donut. No, 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 no! Oh. So bean seems to be the, I'm going to show you that you can end up doing step behinds and also hyper mode. Oh, we got another painting job from Sausagetron coming up. I'm going to have a little look at that in just a moment. Okay, I've got to see what the hell this is. On the giant wing. Right, let's have a quick go-see at this. What the hell have we got here? Sonic the Hedgehog dining on one giant man-sized baked bean with a fork and knife. Let's have a look at what we got. Well, I can see how it got there. I like the composition of the image. I like the fact that Sonic has obviously been going through some stuff here. Possibly a Super Saiyan 4 transformation stage here. Tucking into mountains of beans. Loads of beans. Maybe too many beans. Why is there a baked bean pie? Why isn't there a baked bean pie? That's the dessert. That's the dessert, Adrian. It's the dessert. Let's have a quick look at the commands for Tails quickly, whilst we're here. Twin punch spin. Punch, punch, close up, punch, kick. Barrier, okay. Horse kick. Propeller dash. Propeller dash. Low. Oh, okay. Do it twice and we'll end up doing it. Smack back kick, yeah. Okay. God damn it, Sonic. Bubble. So many beans, the fingers are coming out of his arse. It's incredible. Oh my god, Sonic, piss off, mate. Time waster. Time wasting Sonic. Gotta go fast, unless I'm doing a command throw, in which case I've got to waste your bloody time. Cheers, Sonic. Oh, it's probably hit start. There we go. Arsehole. God damn it. Yeah. Direction input for the AI just... Yeah, right. The computer's able to do inputs that we're just not able to do so. Like, it can just do a command list. I need to stop activating hyper mode, I'm just trying to take off. Right, at least we got Sonic's barrier down. I hate that fucking combo move. It's so goddamn useless. The way it's useful is if you're actually in the corner. Because the second hit knocks them too far away from that to do anything. Silly. Right, will he do it? Will he do it? Snap your head, go on. No, didn't do it. Struggle on, we. Welcome on in, I'm D-Mac. Hopefully you're doing most excellently this evening. We're off to the Death Egg 2. To face Metal Sonic in absolute bullshit. That's my move! Cheeky arsehole using Tails' as command grab. You lose. Right, that's 4. Margrave dead. Oh my god, it actually affects Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic doesn't get knocked back far enough for it to actually do anything. It keeps Metal Sonic in range. But it's not going to help us because we're dead. It's 5 credits. Metal Sonic does keep finding ways to cheat. I think the biggest problem with Sonic the Fighters is that it doesn't end up having the ability to move around freely in 3D space. Like, your 3D space moving options are very limited. But at least we took down a little bit more barrier. Like, you can't double tap down to move towards the screen or double tap up to move up toward out the screen. At least I don't think you can. Yeah. The closest you can get to is doing the step rounds. Alright, that's up to 6 out. It very much is. Moving from any version of Tekken onto this is very jarring. Because obviously Sega and Namco ended up having quite the battle as to who would end up dominating the 3D fighting game space. With obviously Virtua Fighters, Fighting Vipers, Fighters Megamix, and this as well. That is so cheap, you knocked me out of my spin dash. That locked on. That was not fair. I should have evaded that, but no. No! Oh. Oh, yeah, I need to record that one. Alright, that's 7. Welcome on in, Doodles! No, they have not had the pleasure of Play Fighters. 63.5 or any of the versions there. Riggery. Do something, Tails, please! Oh. Ooh! Welcome, my name's Dr. Socks. You are here from the internet. You be lurking. Enjoy your lurk, doodles. Man, I'm missing RSS. Something's gone wrong here. No. Right. It's working now. Now will it? There we go. For some bizarre reason it wasn't accepting X inputs there. Or A in my case. Dead. It would be an absolutely tremendous choice. Right, that's 1 round against Metal Sonic now. Oh, right. Oh no, Tails, you wasted your bloody hyper. Ah, damn it. God damn it, what the fuck? Half my health already. I think my biggest problem with Metal Sonic is that there's just so many unblockable attacks. That's unblockable. That's a ridiculously quick start. Right, that's 10. We've got 10 credits left. I wouldn't submit it, but I'm putting all of my space brain cells into thinking up a rule set for cell damage. Oh, ho, ho! Right, I think I've figured out. That the opening should basically be barrier unless he ends up deciding to do a laser. Hyper out of that. And that should give me a good start up. Fuck you, Metal Sonic. Fuck you. What's not to love? What's not to love? The Superman attack, yeah, his Psycho Crusher tribute act is just ridiculous. Metal Sonic absolutely chooses violence at all points. No! He did it as I went into my hyper! Finally! Oh! It would be more annoying in an updated version of this, Shadow or Silver. Silver.
The Death Egg 2 will explode in 28 seconds. Take me on, big boy!
Alright, there we go. 17 credits used up so far. Right, enjoy, relax. We can think about what has been done here today. Tails has saved the day. Doesn't matter that you left Sonic behind, it's okay. Oh, what a wonderful world. So, there we go. That's 2 characters down. 17 credits used so far. Yeah, 17 credits used so far. We'll be immediately going up to 18 credits as soon as we start our next run. Not sure which character that will be. Will we just go through the entire row, one after the other? Possibly. We might switch up and go for another character entirely. We'll find out. There we go. Eat Tails. Bump Sonic, eat Tails. Game over. Oh, okay. Not 20 continues. Okay, so I should technically be 1 lower on each of these. Because I've been counting the initial credit. Whoops. It's Fang the Sniper time! Right. So, cork shot, double cork, triple cork, blind fire dash. Can't read the bottom of it. Well, first letter of it. Sniper set. Snipe 1, double punch, triple punch, quadruple punch. I had a sneaky suspicion that was going to be the case. Submarine sniper, super cork, blind fire, kick plus barrier, kick. Okay, I think we've got enough to be able to end up doing some... Fang for every fight except for Metal Sonic. Completely understandable, because I imagine that Metal Sonic is just able to close the distance with Fang so quickly. Just does a Psycho Crusher and ignores bullets. I had a sneaking suspicion that was coming. Just keep shooting them. It's so much fun. Now, will he snap his head? No. I don't know why it was that just for a little while they were just snapping their heads to where their opponents laid after they were finished their little animation. Juggles like crazy. It's like one of them Metroids, sunshine. You gotta get on them Metroids. You gotta shoot all them Metroids. You gotta freeze a Metroid. You gotta shoot a Metroid. You don't let a Metroid on your head, because otherwise they end up taking your brainstem. Make you one of them Metroid sexuals. You'll be looking at Metroids and going, Get out of here, Bark.
SBO in Mushroom Hill.
What the? SBO literally took Fang's gun and used it. Right, that's actually just immediately put it up a couple of points in my book. That's it, that's... I think everyone has a special bow that does something different on each character. Oh, that's so cool! As being you have fed your own bomb. Oh! That's such a nice little attention to detail. Alright, that's Tails. It's the mirror match. Right, make them think I'm going to barrier, and then just... Excuse me, I hit the fucking... Turnaround, there we go. Damn it. Alright, that's one. So many little parts of this. I'll get to... Arsehole. Oh, so many parts of this game show amazing thought and attention to detail, and then there's just the bits that don't work. It does... Fuck's sake. Like, I wouldn't end up being opposed to a new Sonic game, new Sonic fighting game, if they could take some lessons from this and improve it somewhat. Arsehole! I would have had that there. Fang! Bloody hell! Fang for Smash Infinity. It would be incredible if they ended up putting in more Sega characters into Smash Brothers in the future. Oh, what the fuck? Whoop me. Jesus Christ, will you just let me fucking win? Alright, there we go. Obviously the intention is for me not to win. Bean says no. I'm not looking forward to Bean. Gotta get through fucking Fang first. I just stood there and fucking took that right to the face, like... Absolute bullshit. Fucking hell, Fang. I don't understand what breaks fucking barriers in this game and what doesn't, because sometimes you can break a barrier very easily, and other times you're fucking shooting against someone for fucking ages, and nothing is coming out. Alright. That was a shootout. If that hit me before mine hit them, then I would have lost. fucking... Oh! Oh! God damn it, Fang. Oh! Yes. Oh. It really was. Right, what I'm going to do is I am going to start this match, then I'm going to pause it. There we go. I'm just going to take a quick break just to quickly go to the bathroom. Let me just pause my live split there for a sec. There we go. All right. I will be back very shortly. I'm a huge fan of the triple dick combo. Let me just switch over to this one. He needs a WOS. I do indeed. It is the wrong stream, I'm afraid. We will be seeing Garlips again at some point in the very near future, which will be delightful. But I will be back in just a few moments. Whilst I'm away, please enjoy these advertisements. I will be back very shortly. Now, here is where some speculation begins. Speedbangers 23 was held on the 3rd of June 2023. A few purchases of Sausage Hunter took place around this time, with the price even being lower at 22p. What a deal! 4 snails! Less than a week after Speedbangers 23, the price skyrocketed to £24.99. £24.99 for 7 levels and 4 snails. Final Fantasy VII was the first Final Fantasy game to feature what? The Fire spell, Blood, or the ability to save?
I'm pretty sure I know what this is.
It's never a bad thing to say I know much more about Mario Kart.
It's okay. We're good at both. We can do both. It's between A and B, obviously. I wanted to say that I don't think there's a fire spell in Final Fantasy VII. Is it called fire? This is awful because I know an awful lot of things about Final Fantasy VII, but this is a very basic thing that I should know. But no, my head's going, oh, did you know the Marlborough? Oh, did you know the Sunken Galinka Plain? I'm like, it's not helping me right now, brain.
Oh, poor brain. It's trying. It's trying its best.
It's either fire or blood. My gut instinct was blood. There's a lot of blood in Final Fantasy VII. I don't know if I saw any blood in Final Fantasy VI. However, I've not really played an awful lot of Final Fantasy VI. I feel like the fire spell is in Final Fantasy VI. So my gut is to go with blood. But I'm well aware that I've kind of fucked us here, so on my head be it.
Can I just say that I'm amused by the fact that your gut is to go with blood, because we got blood and guts here.
I think that's all I've got, Mr. Matt.
So you're locking in B?
I'm locking in blood.
You're going for the cheeky bit of claret?
Yeah.
Your gut was ever so close. And it was actually bubbling away, and it's correct. It's actually indeed blood.
Sorry,
Nice
team.
one, Garlips.
This was the first Final Fantasy game to introduce a drop of claret. Final Fantasy has since been trying to lay off the red sauce, with it being used sparingly in later titles, after audience got wound up with the bloody postal moogles in Final Fantasy IX. So after that... Big things about Dynamite Heady's development are the changes between the Japanese release and the rest of the world. As usual for games during this time, many of the names changed along with stage titles, which is where we get the film parody titles from. However, in 3, 2, 1, another clam's treasure.
False.
That's indeed false. It's crab. Castlevania, Tristan in Trouble.
False.
That's indeed false. Death Bulge, Battle of the Bands.
False.
That's actually true. That's one hit. Norbit's Chicken Hunt.
False. True.
That's actually false. I did hear Z say it. It was false, wasn't it? Norbit's Chicken Hunt. Real game there. Real game. Right, so we are back from that small break. I am relieved now. I am relieved. I have ended up feeling the relief now. So, Fang. The issue with Fang is that both of the Fangs like to keep their distance away from each other. This Fang loves to end up using barrier all the time. And Fang's attacks don't end up naturally going through barriers as quickly as Sonic's. And Tails' were terrible at going through them. It's like the Spin Dash was able to reliably take away 2 barriers. But that doesn't seem to be the case with Fang. I can't seem to pull off his back towards punch, like super gun, because that I think would potentially go through one. Ugh. I want to play Norbit's Chicken Hunt. We all want to play Norbit's Chicken Hunt. One of these days, one of the fake games that ends up being in Red Ring will eventually be a real game. And I just can't wait for that to end up happening. It will be a ridiculous thing to happen. But it won't end up being any way related to low res. Like, someone will just make a game that happened to end up being in the Red Ring round as a fake game. That would just amuse me. I'll be amused by it. Right. Switching back over to the game, switching the timer back into the on position. Just confirming, yep, I can see the timer ticking up. Right, here we go. As long as I'm on the right screen. I am on the right screen. It's just taking a while for my stream to catch up on the little thing here. If I refresh it might make it better. Yes, we're perfect. We're happy. We're good. Right. Here we go. I keep thinking back is bloody barrier. It's not. Right, so that super gun does not go through barriers straight away. I hate Fang. I hate Fang so much. Alright, that's 9. 9 continues so far on just Fang. Right, barrier. Ramp. Barrier. Oh, I got it there. No. I hit fucking. Oh! There we go. I hit the turnaround and it just stood there. It's a button that does the turn, like all the inputs for turnaround, and it just didn't want to do it. Just misery against Fang. Absolute fucking misery against Fang. Uh-oh. There we go. Ugh, fucking controller keeps stopping. Nope, 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 nope. It's done. It's done. How does it feel? sucks. Excuse me, I fucking hitting the command. Where are my fucking throws? From the greatest sports game to the greatest fighting game, welcome on in, Steven's Rocket. Hopefully you're doing most excellently this evening. There we go, we've actually got a fucking throwing. Like, I don't get what was going on with the throws. Arsehole, fucking just so you use up Piper. Up to 12 continues now. We've only got 8 continues to get through Bean, Sonic, and Metal Sonic. Excuse me, I fucking put in the input for a fucking throw. Will you just do the fucking throw? Thank you. This is why you're never invited to any of the other Sonic games, Bean. Oh. Bang was introduced in Sonic Triple Trouble, by the way. You haven't actually played Triple Trouble. There is actually an excellent version that's basically what would it be like if it came out on the Mega Drive rather than the Game Gear. I actually have Sonic Triple Trouble on the Game Gear. Hyper got me out of that. Thanks, Hyper. Right, that's Sonic out of the way. So far we have used 12 continues on Fang. So, we've got 8 to use against fucking Metal Sonic. Slimy. The rocket is slimy, by the way. That's canon. I believe it was revealed in Sonic... I think it was one of the Archie comics. Command throw, you arsehole. I'm finding out if there's fucking remixes to this track, actually. The thing is, you can't even evade that. Like, Jesus, he knocked me out of the ring! I think Metal Sonic having that, the ability to spam that, suck bullshit, and the fucking command throw from Tails. Will you let me do my fucking grab? Jesus Christ. I do not get it. There we go, you finally did one fucking throw! Oh my god! Knocks me out of my fucking counter! Oh my god! I don't think we're gonna see the end of Fang here. That 16. What the fuck did you want from me there? Like, how? 17. Go on. It's done. That took far too long. Let's take on Robotnik. Alright, it's done. Sonic, 5 continues. Tails, 10 continues. Fang, 17. Metal Sonic is a cheat, but there is some logic. Like, during the last couple of rounds there, I figured out there was some logic. Like, if he's a certain distance away, he will end up going for that spinning, like, he'll go for his Psycho Crusher. Fang is not the easiest character to get along with. Like, lovely juggles, but the thing is that your damage output decreases the more hits you get in. Oh, but at least that's 3. That's 3 normal done. Oh yeah, Hyper Mode can go hard. Hyper Mode has been an absolute necessity in some of these stages. Bum Sonic, eat Tails, fuck Fang. Game over. Shove that in your Emerald Coast. Right, time for being the Dynamite. I feel so sorry for Knuckles, because they've set that, like, Knuckles is always your first opponent, but they always set him, obviously, to end up having nonsense CPU. top tier playable character with the worst aim. Aye. Oh, I feel so sorry for him. Fuck your hammer. Just throw it away. You lost around to Amy as Sonic. Wow. Amy does end up having a lot of knobby things she can do. I mean, you didn't get to see any there because I just got her into a corner and just away like a madman. Snap! Did you see that? This little weird snap. Oh, you tried to think. Yeah, it's a terrible idea in a lot of games. I was asking for that. I put my barrier up and it was just asking for it to end up being got into a grab. Right, on to SBO. Stage 4. Ah, arsehole. It's cheap, it's horrible. It's for me. Oh my god, I used fucking hyper and then it just... Eek. Shocking. One continue. Cheap and horrible are my favourite tactics. Perfect! Nuts, you mates. Nuts! to get that timing better. Well, I need to get that timing. Just need to get that timing. Because they can land and they can have a little present there. Oh, fuck off, Tails. Just be fucking bombs. No! Arsehole. That's 2 now. Don't know what you're so happy about. You've only had one game. Tales of Adventure on the Game Gear. Although I believe Tails ended up having a VMU exclusive game. If memory serves me right. There was another Tails game. You're getting your butt into bed. Well, hopefully the rest of you joined you as well. Unless it is just bedtime, just for your alias. I mean, I've had that before. One body part goes to sleep before the rest of it. Excuse me, I'm fucking... 20 cracks. One 20 for each side. To make the 440. Right, there we go. We got some headbutt waxing, and that helped us get through this. Oh wow, different parts of ads end up taking different... It was a cheap victory, but I got it.
The different parts of me must go on the watch tonight.
Bang the bumhole!
Bang the bumhole.
Alright, there we go. We got through another credit. Another continue down. Oh shit, the rubber on the back of this is actually perishing. Old Faithful is been very, very faithful. Considering I got this soon after Street Fighter 4 came out. Yeah, no wonder the back of it's perishing a bit. I think I might be switching controller the next session for this. Up to 6 now. Don't get it. I just don't get it with Fang. There should be enough fucking frames after that hit for me to get a fucking grab in. Like, that's the way it should go. Like, I should be able to guard, drop the guard, and a counter attack. Like, that's like that. That should be a basic punish. don't care. It's a win. It's a win. How does it feel? I'm over, I've lost. Excuse me, that was my fucking throw that I put in. There we go. 7. Excuse me, where the fuck was my throw? Literally come out of guard and fucking put in the command, the fucking command for throw, and it's just like, nah. Right, neither of us got any barrier. No, for fuck's sake! 8. Oh my god, I fucking hate the mirror matches. I do think the rule set for this game should have been a little bit different. I think having to play through every single character on normal, then hard, then hardest to end up getting higher on the board does feel a bit silly. Would have been also nicer to use the XBLA version of this. Because that actually has an additional 3 characters. You can play as Metal Sonic, Eggman, Robotnik, and Honey the Cat. We got through it. Now it's just Sonic. At last, I'll walk up the wall, jump down. I'd love to know where my throw was. I'd love to know where my throw was. I'd love to know where my throw was. Let's go. I'd absolutely fucking love to know where my throw was there. Sonic can throw perfectly fine. I tried to go for a foe. Fuck yeah. Right, that's 9 for Bean so far. Jesus. That spin dash just destroys your barrier. So now I've only got 2 bits of barrier left to actually... Wow, just bomb myself as well. I've only got 1 slither of barrier left. You know what would be amazing, Bean? If you would grab onto the little blue bastard, okay? Grabbed onto him, did a bit of a smacking around, and then we might be on for winning, alright? Excuse me, I'm fairly fucking sure I ended up putting in like the movement for grab, and yet somehow Sonic's grab still beat mine. No. Right. I think the controller had a good run. Welcome on in, Jelly Bear. Hopefully you're doing most excellently this evening. We are suffering our way through Sonic the Fighters, or Fighters the Sonic. How are you doing anyway, Jelly Bear? Hopefully you are having a most excellent evening. Much better than I am right now. Wow, I actually exhausted the music. I've exhausted the music and also... What is going on? Yeah, everything seems to be on. Strange. Don't know what errors are up with the audio. Hopefully it will fix on the next level. If I ever get to the next level. Jesus. Oh, fantastic. Bomb roll kicks work. Strange, I literally can't hear the music right now and there's no audio. It's not my headphones, is it? No? Oh, very odd. Oh, damn it. Well, after this, I think after this character, I think we will be calling time on the stream for the evening. Just got to actually get through Sonic and Metal Sonic. Where the fuck was my grab? Where the fuck was my grab? Where has the music gone? Right. It just sort of faded out. Oh, wait a minute. I think it is actually... do with this. See where it is on the chain that's doing this. Oh, very odd. Volume's on. How very, very bizarre. Not too sure what's going on here. Well, I'll finish off this this run with Bean. I literally cannot hear any audio whatsoever. It's really weird. No? Not really sure what the hell is going on here. I need to remember that this fucking barrier is a completely separate mechanic. Yeah, it just... Fuck's sake. Seriously, what the fuck? Must have hit a button earlier and it just fucking went. See, fuck's sake. Ah. Yep. Yep, it's all back now. Right, there we go. Check what scene we're on. We are on the right scene. Everything is fine now. Right, at least we've gotten rid of some psychic barrier now. Fuck's sake! Yeah, the music you could hear earlier wasn't from Sonic Fighters, it was actually from a completely separate thing. It was actually the opening sequence to the stream. Right, there we go. Hopefully this should be finally one round for Sonic. There we go. Now all we need to do is do it again. That was it. Once Metal Sonic. Absolute nonsense. And then yeah, Sonic's still in the fighting, but I was on the title sequence for a good long while. And yeah, this audio's gone as well for some bizarre reason. At least we should have Sonic done now. Right. Now we're on to the final stage, and then that's it. On to Metal Sonic. I am. The whole thing where I had a whole chunk of nothingness, like, that's kind of annoyed me. And then the audio's gone on this as well, so I have no idea what the hell is going on. Of course it does a fuck ton more damage. Oh, arsehole. Yeah, once I've done the bean run, I'm going to be finishing the stream for the evening. But I do have work tomorrow, so I should probably end up making sure that I am in some form of state for work tomorrow. Right, there we go. At least it's done. The bean run. The bean. After all the talk of giant beans, Sonic going mad on beans, all going ham on the beans, we are now... Jesus Christ, Metal Sonic, what the fuck? 16 continues for bean. Metal Sonic's barrier. Right, that's one round. Just need to do it again. Thankfully, Metal Sonic doesn't have a barrier right now. And I've just wasted a hyper. Tremendous. KO in one command grab. Ridiculous. Oh, the bean run is almost done. The bean run is almost done. We are almost done with the bean run. There we go. That's that one done. Oh, right. So far we have used 5 continues as Sonic, 10 continues as Tails, 17 as Fang, and 16 as Bean. Oh. Right. I'm going to pause live split. Oh, right. Once that's all done and dusted, bring the bean home. We have brought the bean home. The bean is done. 4 in 2 hours is pretty good time. That's not it. I was kind of hoping it for a little bit better, but 4 down in 2 hours 10 is not too bad. Yeah, as you say, like it's potentially points. Like I'd like to get more than 2 points by the end. Like I'm gonna get 1 from pencils, 1 from our SSSSSSSSS, and then hopefully I might pick some points up in Sonic the Fighters, but we'll see how it goes. I'd like to do better than my last season's performance. I'd like to make sure that I submit fairly this season as well, just to see where I might might wind up on the board. But we'll see. We'll see. Right around Flute Pop, I can keep the pace. Tremendous. Actually, no. What we want is okay. Flick Beam. There we go. So we've got Bum Sonic, Eat Tails, Fuck Fang, and then Flick Beam. A tremendous ensemble of characters there. Right. So let me flip over the camera quickly. Right. So 4 characters done, 2 hours and 10 minutes used. It means that we've still got over 2 hours and 48 minutes still in the bank, ready to end up doing some more characters. So I reckon the next stream, wherever that may be, the next couple of days is going to be a bit chaotic because it's Easter, so who knows what the hell's going to happen. I've got my small human with me, so it's going to be delightful. We're going to eat a lot of chocolate, we're going to go a bit mad, but hopefully I will be able to stream over one of the evenings, but we'll see how it goes. I can't promise it. Right, so a massive thank you to everyone who's ended up popping in here this evening. Thank you if you've ended up just checking it out, if you've been lurking. Thank you so much. Big thank yous to Markman, Adrian's Revenge, Jelly Bear, Clamet, and if I've forgotten, if I've missed your name off, I'm really, really sorry. I suck at this. I'm not very good. Stephen's Rocket, of course. Stephen's Rocket popped in as well. That was lovely. It was lovely to see Stephen talk, wasn't it? It was very lovely. Very lovely. Very lovely. But I will see you again at some point in the future. It's going to be wonderful. I don't know when that will be. but we'll have fun, okay? We'll have fun. But, if you are interested in Wheel of Struggle, I would recommend going over to www.wheelofstruggle.com and having a little goosey around there. There's wonderful stuff in relation to the Wheel of Struggle Season 7, as well as the Struggle archives. You can also see all of the records of the history of the Wheel of Struggle on there as well as further links and discourse via the Discord. But if you want something that's a little bit more just to watch and kick back, then do check out Low Res on YouTube. That's over on YouTube at Low Res Show. And of course, I'm putting out VODs and random videos on my own YouTube channel, so please do check that out if you get a chance. But for now, Struggle Archives. See what you did there. See what you did there. Get mad on the chocolate. I am going to enjoy getting mad on the chocolate. But wherever you are in the world, I hope you enjoy your Easter weekend. If you're not observing Easter weekend, if it's something else completely different, if it's just a normal weekend, I hope you have a jolly good one. But for the time being, I've been Mr. Mac Internet. You've been a tremendous audience, and I will see you again at some point in the very near future. But for now, it's bye for now.
Mr. Matt Internet is the worst streamer on Twitch.